Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. God is good all the time. And all the time, right. God is good, Pastor Haynes. Don't look at your phone when I text you. Just don't. Don't look at it.
Exactly. Yeah. I just can't. I cannot do it.
Because I know you can't go back to sleep.
and on top of that, man, I was drinking some nice hot tea, and next thing I know, it was all over me. I said, I can't stand Rickey Smiley. I can't stand Rickey Smiley.
I ain't gonna bother you no more, but I know my text messages be taking you out, man. I know. And ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Pastor Frederick Douglass Haynes. I know you got a good word this morning, Pastor Haynes.
Hey, thank you, Rickey Smiley. The word of the day is, listen, life will weigh you down and wear you out if you're not careful, but you can let go and let God. Listen, I don't know about you, but every now and then, I just can't deal with another bad thing happening. Every now and then, I feel like I'm dealing with other folks' problems and my problems, and then people will, in a real sense, make decisions. I end up having to live with the consequences of their decisions. Have you felt that? Listen, here's what you do. Learn to let go and let God have God's way. How do you do it? I've discovered this, and that is all I can do is what I can, and then I step back and let God do what I can't. I'll do that one more time. I'm going to do what I can, but after that, I got to let God handle what I can't, because I've discovered that God's hands are bigger than my hands. God's power is greater than my power. God's wisdom is greater than my wisdom. And so what I do is I'm going to do my best and step back and watch God handle the rest. Let go and let God have its way. But also I've discovered when I let go and let God have his way, I have learned the importance of praying. And when I pray, I've discovered with Rickey Smiley that when I'm praying, I ain't worrying, because if I'm worrying, I'm definitely not praying. That's a good cure for anxiety right there, and that is to get on your knees and talk to God, because when you look up, God will give you the strength and help you get back up. But here's what you do. Learn to pray, because the more you pray, the less you worry. And when you're praying, you are not only not worrying, but you're saying, God, I'm going to let go and let you have your way. We used to sing back in the day, glory, glory, hallelujah. Since I laid my burdens down, I feel better, so much better since I laid my burdens down. Friends don't treat me like I used to since I laid my burdens down. Dwayne Woods puts it like this: let go and let God have his way.
Yes, sir. Pastor Haynes, let everybody know how you can be reached.
Hey, thank you, Rickey Smiley. You can follow me on social media. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at FH Unscripted. I'm on Facebook, Frederick D. Haynes, and I got sermons on YouTube. My YouTube channel is Frederick Haynes.
There it is. All right, y'all. Thank you so much, Pastor Haynes. Love you so much, man. And here
Love
we go,
you,
y'all. Let Go by Dwayne Woods. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Have a good day, Pastor Haynes.
You too, Ricky. Love you.
Love you.
News headlines.
Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Woo, boy. About to shout in here, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 13 after the hour, y'all. The front page news is being brought to you by America's Best. At America's Best, you never overpay for eyewear. Get 2 pairs and a free quality eye exam for just $79.95. It's not just a better deal. It's America's Best. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone. Here's a look at your Wednesday morning headlines. The U.S. stock market saw its worst drop in more than 2 years yesterday. The drop came after a government report showed inflation is still at worse than expected levels. Despite falling gasoline prices, the cost of rent, health care, restaurant meals, and consumer goods all increased. Higher inflation means the Federal Reserve will more than likely increase interest rates as well. In politics, Republican Senator Lindsey Graham of South Carolina caused a stir after introducing a bill yesterday that will put a federal ban on abortion after 15 weeks, unless in cases of rape, incest, and the risk to the mother's life. Now, Ricky, he was hoping to force Republicans to adopt a party-wide agreement on the issue, but many in the GOP say the abortion issue should be left up to the states. In other political news, former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo has filed a complaint against New York Attorney General Letitia James for her sexual harassment report that claimed he sexually assaulted multiple women during his time in office. Cuomo says James manipulated the investigation in order to pursue her own run for governor. Lastly, Ricky, and in lighter news, things have certainly changed for the 64% of adults around the world who wear glasses. A new study showed that glasses make people appear less intelligent, attractive, and confident. Unless, of course, they're wearing those Rickey Smiley frames. I don't know who did that report, but we shall see. I'm Maria Moore, and that was a quick look at your Wednesday morning headlines. Rock T, what you got in sports?
Asia cussed me out before the game. That's all I needed. It's about time I joined the party. They've been carrying us all week, so it's good to hit some shots, but we got one more.
There it is, man. That's Kelsey Plum of the Las Vegas Aces. WNBA Finals are lit right now. Aces win Game 2. They up 2-0. You know what I'm saying? Asia Wilson, Chelsea Gray. That was Kelsey Plum. You just heard they combined for 67 points. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all ain't watching the WNBA Finals, something the matter with you. Like, it's the arena is packed. The fans are loud. It feels like an NBA playoff game.
They balling, too.
And they balling, man.
Awesome.
So keep supporting women's basketball, women's sports, man. It's off the chain. Phoenix Suns owner Robert Sarver suspended 1 season and fined $10 million after investigation finds him guilty of a toxic and hostile workplace environment, man. More than 70 current and former employees complained of inappropriate behavior, including usage of the N-word.
Wow.
Yeah, $10 million fine.
Shocked.
It is what it is, man.
Not shocked.
So don't be surprised if he steps down after this season.
Right.
I mean, he's going to be suspended a whole year, but he's probably going to be forced to step down and turn ownership over to somebody else. It is what it is. That's my sports report right there. Gary, what the team? What's up there, Pippin?
All right, y'all. Y'all know how I've been very sympathetic for Britney Spears, honey, lately. And Britney is back in the news again today, y'all. Now, they're saying that Britney, she finds herself in some hot water, y'all, which is very sad. Now, yesterday, they said Miss Spears wrote about how she wishes, y'all, that she had more control over her life, honey, during her conservatory shift. She wrote, I wish I could have chosen the nannies for my children, my dancers. She said, if I had Christina Aguilera's dances, I would have looked extremely small. She said, I mean, why not talk about it? She said, don't you think, honey, my confidence would have been a bit better if I could choose where I lived, ate, whom I called on the phone, dated, and who was on stage with me. She said, it was hard. She said, sometimes now I see how much of my womanhood was stripped away at the time, and every person sat back and didn't say a thing. She said, anyway, honey, she said, I will be here talking about things people never talked about. And people are just digging into Britney. They cutting her up, Ricky and Maria, y'all, because this is all she said. She said, I found there was only one way to look thin, hang out with fat people.
Oh,
man.
Well,
her whole life is just sad. It's just, and she can't get none of them years back.
It is.
It's just sad.
They did everything to her. They took her money. They locked her up. They made her feel like she was crazy, everything. But, you know, this is how she feels, so she's talking about it. So now people
just one way to look thin and hang out with people that's bigger than you.
Yep, honey, yeah.
Good point.
Yeah. That's how I look tall. I hang out with little people.
They be the best loyal friends, though, you know?
Yeah.
People with a little extra weight on them.
Yeah. Miss Spears said that, honey.
Go ahead.
So we're going to keep her lifted. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today is pale papaya. On the high end, you say pale papaya, and on the low end, just say beautiful light pinkish, honey. That's your color for today, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 29 minutes after the hour. Y'all time for the hot spot. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone. I'm Maria Moore, sitting in for the Brat this hour, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. I may have seen the photos on social media. Jimmy Kimmel is facing backlash for his bit with Will Arnett at the Emmy Awards on Monday night. Now, Arnett dragged Kimmel to the stage and left him there, joking that, you know, he had gotten a skinny margaritas and he passed out. Well, people are upset, Ricky, that Kimmel didn't leave the stage after Abbott Elementary creator Quita Brunson, a black woman, won the award for outstanding writing for a comedy series. Particularly, black women were really mad about this. Here's what one Twitter user said. Jimmy Kimmel owes Quita an apology. But the messed up part is every image of her accepting her award has his ass in it. White men really are insufferable. Another said, this is a picture of America, white people's insatiable desire to center themselves in moments of black joy and celebration. That is whiteness. What y'all think about that? Was it too much?
I don't think it was a racial thing as much as it is he was just being a jerk.
Yeah, but my thing is, I saw it. Quita, honey, was more than happy to have him laying down there. She thanked him, honey, because she said he was the one that put her on when nobody else would touch her.
Yep, and that's what I was going to say. You know, the real question is, how does she feel about it? And she said, I know Jimmy Kimmel, and I felt like the bit didn't bother me that much. She also said that Jimmy Kimmel gave her first late-night spot and was one of the first people to see Abbott. But get this. She says, I don't know tomorrow. I'll be mad at him. I'm going to be on a show on Wednesday, so I might punch him in the face. We'll see what happens. So that should be pretty interesting. That's going to happen tonight. Sad news to report. Y'all remember 90s R&B star Jesse Powell?
Yeah.
Mostly known for his 1998 hit You. That was like played at a lot of weddings. He was 51 years old and he passed away. His sister confirmed the news on Instagram, saying, it is with a heavy heart that we announce the passing of our beloved son, brother, and uncle, Jesse Powell. He passed away peacefully in his Los Angeles home. Only 51 years old, y'all, and his cause of death is not yet known at this time. So very concerning, especially with all of these deaths we're seeing with black men in their 50s, because to me, that's really young. So definitely condolences going out to his family. Lastly, I have y'all, Kanye West and Drake are in the lead for the 2022 BET Hip Hop Award nominations. Drake scored 14 nominations. Kanye scored 10, including Hip Hop Artist of the Year. Meanwhile, Kendrick Lamar scored 9 nominations. Other top nominees include Future with 8 nods, Cardi B, Baby Keem, J. Cole with 6 nods each, Doja Cat, Lotto, Lil Durk, and Young Thug also scored 3 nominations. The 17th annual BET Hip Hop Awards will be hosted by Fat Joe and will air on BET October 4th. All right, that wraps up the hot spot. Coming up next, we got HBCU. Rock T, who we repping today?
Man, let's go on out to Miles College and hang out with the folks up there. You know what I'm saying? HBCU coming up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
I know.
Now you know.
Hey, yo.
And if you don't know, now you know.
HBCU, baby. Yeah, let's go. Rock Teasy up in the building this time for another HBCU. We're going to always put a spotlight on our heroes and sheroes that attended or currently attend our historically black colleges and universities. Yeah, we about to head back down to Miles College, established in 1898. Home of the purple and gold Golden Bears. Also home of the purple marching machine. Marching band. Let's talk about one of y'all's former students, Miss Arthurine Lucy. Graduated with a Bachelor of Arts in English degree from Miles College, but she didn't want to stop there. She wanted to expand her education and get an undergraduate degree at the University of Alabama. But guess what? They rejected her admittance, and they said, we can't allow you to go to school here. When they found out that she was not white, she fought back and charged the university with racial discrimination in a court case that took almost 3 years to resolve. And she became the first African-American student to attend the University of Alabama. Roll Tide. And oh, by the way, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. wrote a sermon about the event centered around our very own Arthurine Lucy, another proud HBCU alum of Miles College. If you didn't know, now you know. If you want me to highlight your favorite HBCU, hit me up on social media at HBCU.
Dr. Collier, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley. And once again, thank you for the opportunity to bring healthcare information to the listeners of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. So, Ricky, something exciting today. I was at a medical meeting and speaking with doctors yesterday and found out about something that's going on. Ricky, what if you found cancer early enough to make a difference? Oftentimes, particularly with types of cancers like pancreatic cancer, by the time it's diagnosed, it's already stage 4 and a person is given a death sentence. You'll be gone in 6 months, etc. And so, people come to me all the time and say, I want to get a test for cancer. And I was telling patients that we have the screening test, We have pap smears for cervical cancer. We have PSAs and digital rectal exams for prostate cancers. We have mammograms for breast cancer. But 70% of cancers, there's no screening test for, and those are the ones that are taking people out. So there's new technology that is available now, and we can now detect that 70% of cancers with pretty good accuracy by a simple blood test. Now, I don't want people to get confused with the cancer genetic screening test that people have been getting. That is a swab that people get, and they send that to determine your genetic susceptibility to various cancers, but it doesn't tell you whether you have cancer or not. In this situation, this actually will detect cancer cells. So they do using a certain type of DNA. It's called out-of-cell DNA to do this. And this test can detect 50 types of cancers, which are not commonly screened for today with a simple blood draw. So different cancers can shed DNA into the bloodstream at different rates. And this test, with a 76.3% sensitivity, can detect those cancers. So they can be detected at a much earlier stage when it can make a difference as far as your treatment is concerned. And this is a simple blood test. All you have to do is have blood drawn at the doctor's office. The doctor can order the test. The doctor just needs to be aware of it, because I have to say, Ricky, I was one of the doctors that was not aware that this technology is now available. And now that it is, I can tell patients there actually is a cancer test that you can get that can make a difference in your cancer diagnosis and outcome. So if you're having any symptoms, now this is recommended for anybody that's age 50 or over as a routine screening test, which means you can get tested, regardless of whether you're having symptoms, regardless of your family history, because up to this point, that was the criteria. If everybody or multiple people in your family have prostate cancer, or if you're a woman and your mother and your aunties have had breast cancer, or if there's colon cancer in your genetic line, then that would be one of the criteria that would allow you to get screened. But this is a routine blood test that can be screened, and I'm finding out more about it, but it's one that's available. And again, it can detect 50 plus types of cancers with a simple blood draw. So this is going to be life-changing. It's going to change how we're approaching the diagnosis and treatment of cancer.
And when does it come out? Or you say it's already out, or it's coming out?
It's already out now. It's already out. And if people can find out more about it, they can Google a blood cancer test and find out specifically. I don't want to give the particular name of the test, but unless you'd like for me to, then I'd be happy to. But but I was.
What's the name of it?
It's called the Gallery. Galleri, the Gallery blood test. So Google that and find out more information about it. And when you go to your doctor, if the doctor doesn't know about it, he can order the test kit, or you can order the test kit actually, and take it to the doctor's office. And all it is a routine blood draw that you send and have tested for these types of cancers. 50 different types of cancers, Ricky, that he can determine. And they're probably going to expand that to even more, because this what they're checking for, this DNA, is unique to various types of cancers and cancers only. So it's called cell-free DNA.
And insurance will cover it?
That I don't know, Ricky.
Okay.
Don't know. And, if they don't not cover it, they're going to probably cover it at some point. But and I have no idea what the cost of the testing is. Okay.
Let's go to the phone right quick. Good morning.
Okay.
Yeah, we had something similar to the COVID-19 in early 20th century with the Spanish flu, and then also African countries have had similar viruses. That and the point I'm trying to make, we got over those things. Does Dr. Kelly foresee us for getting over COVID-19, where we won't have to wear a mask and worry about getting this virus?
I don't think that we're going to get over the COVID-19. I think we're going to live with the COVID-19. I think it's going to be something that we have to look forward to annually, just like there's a flu season. There's probably going to be a COVID season. But with everybody getting the vaccines and the vast majority of the population actually having natural immunity from previous exposure, when people get it, it should be relatively mild and, just basically cold or flu-type symptoms without people having to be hospitalized. Still don't know. The jury is out on long COVID symptoms. I saw a patient yesterday that still experienced, they've had COVID 3 times, but it was the first time that they are having and continue to have problems with shortness of breath and generalized weakness. And so they say that the symptoms onset immediately after the COVID. So long COVID is a different thing, and we're trying to see how we're going to be able to deal with that. But I think that COVID is going to be an annual respiratory tract infection, but I don't think we're necessarily going to have annual vaccination for it. It is not the flu, which changes every year, and that's why you have to get a different flu shot. And it is flu shot season. Get your flu shots right now. Please go get your flu shots. Any place you pick up your prescriptions, any pharmacy should be able to do it. These are the opinions of Dr. MJ Collier, not those of Rickey Smiley, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show cast, or its production crew. You can reach me on all social media at Ask Dr. MJ. Facebook Live tonight at 6:30. Go to Ask Dr. MJ Facebook Live where you can ask.
Tell somebody God made it fail. God made it fail.
Hey.
God made it fail. Everything that the devil tried, God made it fail. God made it fail. God made it fail. He made it fail. Everything that the devil tried, God made it. God made it fail.
Yeah.
God made it fail.
Yes, sir. Yes, he will.
Everything the devil tried, God made it fail.
Come on, y'all.
God made it fail.
Hey.
God made it fail. He made it fail.
Hey.
Everything that the devil tried, God made it.
Hey, boy, you better wake up this morning and know that he will. Everything that's against you, he'll make it fail.
God made it fail.
Come on, y'all.
It is.
God made it fail.
Yes, sir.
Everything. The devil tried, God made it fail.
Psalms 37, just read it.
Fail. God made it fail.
Hey.
He made it fail.
Come on.
Everything that the devil tried, God made it fail.
Boy, I wish they did.
Oh, you got the
I just want to give y'all a little inspiration this morning. If you're feeling that song, just go and read Psalms 37. Psalms 37, boy, he will make it fail. Yes, sir.
Hold it.
Half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. We may have just heard the rendition of God Made It Fail. Well, y'all, Candy Burris is speaking out, and she's confirming some rumors. Now, they're saying 5 years ago there was rumors that Jermaine Dupri and former Real Housewives of Atlanta producer Carlos King went behind Escape's back, honey, to produce a biopic about the singing group without the girl's knowledge or permission. And Candice Burris is confirming that long-standing rumor. Here's what she said.
He is the one who stole my group's life story and sold it. I was talking to a friend. I was like, hey, we should do like a movie about our group's life or whatever. It was a director that Todd and I were speaking, and they was like, somebody's already doing it. And I was like, what you mean somebody's doing that? And so in my mind, I'm thinking it was one of my group members or something. Come to find out, he was the person who had did the deal to sell our life story. And it was going to try to ask my mother questions about us unknowingly to get more information, I guess, for the show. I just thought that was the lowest thing that anybody could ever do. When you're a public figure, they can do unauthorized stories about you. Never once, all them years we have been around each other, he had never once told me that he was trying to do a movie about us and to go behind my back. That's our life story. I was like, I can't for him ever again.
Oh, my
and
God.
Is she talking about Marcus King or Jermaine Dupri?
Carlos King.
Yeah. Carlos King?
Yeah, the producer. And, Carlos does great things. I mean, he was the producer, like I said earlier, of Real Housewives of Atlanta back in the day, and he has a lot of different shows on TV right now. But it's a sad thing. But Candy said that, this happened to her.
And
but
she saying Jermaine Dupri was in on it?
Well, yeah, they said they implied his name in it as well. So, but this is the deal. I mean, being a public figure, somebody could just come do a movie about you, and there's nothing you can do about it?
That's why they call it unauthorized.
Well,
if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah,
that's why they call it unauthorized. I guess somebody can.
I guess the key ingredient, if Jermaine Dupri is involved, then it's his group. He signed Escape.
Yeah, there must be some type of contract involved in
right.
that, and they unknowingly gave away those rights. That's just an assumption, but it's so sad because you can hear her fighting back the tears.
Yes.
She seems really hurt about it.
Yeah, man, this industry is dirty.
That's what they said. They said, baby, the snakes in the industry, honey, they'll get you and things like that.
Anything for some money.
My Lord.
Yeah.
Well, honey, hopefully all goes well, and they get this situated and what have you, though. But we love Escape, and we love all parties involved. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, Kanye West, baby, he blasted both his fashion partner Gap and Adidas, y'all, for accusing both parties of ripping off his design. Oh, people just stealing stuff from one another. Now, they said Kanye is done with corporate America, y'all. He said, quote, "It's time for me to go get it alone." He said, "It's fine." He said, "I made the company's money. The company's made me money. We created ideas that will change apparel forever, like the round jacket, the foam runner, the slides that have changed the shoe industry." He said, "Now, y'all, it's time for ye to make the new industry. No more companies standing in between me and the audience." He said, They my new baby's mama. Did y'all hear that? He said, "Honey, I guess we're just going to, honey, have to co-parent those 350s, unquote.
Oh, well, I mean, if you're not happy with the middleman, go ahead and make your own. God bless the child that has his own, right?
Yeah, that's what they said, honey. But, but people are really kind of getting back at little Kanye. Somebody said, your money is not long enough, honey, to go alone. He said, and you have not made design history. He said, drop one of your meds, honey, down your throat, and it will be clear you have ripped off a Mother Designs idea. Oh, my God.
I think his money is long enough.
He's worth
like
I think so, too. Yeah,
y'all think he got that much money?
Oh, yes.
He worth somewhere between $3 and $6 billion, according to
billion.
Yeah, B's.
Really? Yeah. I didn't know that. I know Kim had a lot of money, but I didn't know he had that kind of.
She ain't got his money.
What'd you say, Ricky?
Yeah, he paid.
Yeah, but a lot of people saying today should be done with him too. So this is what people saying, yeah. But anyway, we're gonna keep him lifting. I didn't know he had that much money. But I mean, people, how do you? Everybody keep talking about everybody ripping off each other. How are people ripping off each other? I thought nothing is new under the sun.
I don't know. Kanye has some really unique ideas. When you look at those shoes, I've never really seen shoes like that before Kanye West came out with them. With the foam, the bottoms, and the shape of them. And, you be out here looking crazy. And
I told my son, don't wear them in here. You have to leave them in the garage. Don't wear them in here.
Why, Ricky?
Because they look like donkey hoofs.
Yeah, dog.
Walk around my house.
They spent $1,000 on them, too.
Yes, walk around here and look like them hearse that they riding Queen Elizabeth around in.
Yes. Well, honey, they buying them, I guess. But,
They sure are.
Well, his method was he only make like maybe 1,000 pair, but he'll sell them all for like a couple $1,000s. So they're exclusive. You can't get them. Once they gone, they gone. He don't remake them.
Oh, well. Power to him, honey. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorites. The color today, y'all, is pale papaya. On the high end, you say pale papaya. And on the low end, you say beautiful light pinkish. That's your color for today.
All right, y'all give it up for Gary with the team.
It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, time for the wake-up call. Get at your boy, 866-9 Rickey. Let's go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Because he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, so it would be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Want to know where you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
This is Francis calling from Louisville, Kentucky. I'm calling to wake up my daughter, Ayanna Stanley and Amani Johnson. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's no Osgood Medical. It's Leon in Richmond, Virginia. Wake up and get that bread.
This is Mia Mims, and I want to wake up my family in Muncie, Indiana and Anderson, Indiana. Have a blessed day.
My name is Ramona Griffin. Everybody knows me as Leanne. Shout out to my husband, Charles Griffin, and my crew at Cummins. And my children have a blessed day. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Wake up to my son, Aiden Johnson, down in Montevallo. Happy birthday to Tony Johnson. It's your month, all month, baby. I love you. Wake up, wake up, wake up, guys.
Come on, Huntsville, wake up. Chattanooga, wake up. And Shreveport, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Where you at, Jackson, wake up. Savannah, wake up. And Charleston, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, our favorite grandmama, Miss Bernice Jenkins.
Come and talk to Jesus.
Yeah.
Don't go talk to him. Who sang that song?
Oh, man, that's Jodeci right there, dog.
You don't need to talk to Jodeci. Talk to Jesus. Come talk to Jodeci when you can come talk to the King.
Amen.
King Jesus. Why talk to who? To who? What his name?
Jodeci.
Talk to Jesus.
Come on now.
How he gonna tell you your problems and tell you something he drunk?
Him and the other boy. What the other boy?
JoJo, Casey,
Yeah, they
Devontae.
drunk.
It's a group of them.
They drunk, and you want to talk to them, they ain't gonna remember hell. Nothing you said. Talk to Jesus, cause he knows all about it. Hush it up, shot.
Wow.
Janie, good morning.
Good morning.
Here's our church announcement this morning. Govern yourself. All cockeyed members is being asked to please stop backing in the parking spaces because folks' cars are getting scratched and dented up and somebody's going to end up fighting. So if you're cockeyed, just go in straight. Don't back it in. Cause those parking lines are straight, and one Sunday, all the cockeyed members decided to back in, and the cars were slanted, like they is at Publix.
Yeah. Oh, Lord.
I said, oh.
I can see that.
On the sick and shut-in list is Mother Zelma Clark. You know her, Janie?
Yeah.
She's 89 and had a hip replacement.
Oh.
After a skateboard accident last month. And her new hip got put on backwards. So she thought she'd be walking in circles if don't nobody help her in the right direction. So we're going to pray that Jesus can fix it. They need to check these doctors that's putting on these hips. They put a lot of them on backwards at the annual National Baptist Convention. Some of them was walking backwards, and then they was confused. Homegoing celebration for Deacon Chuck Chapman will be held this Saturday. You know him.
Yeah.
He was 92 and had been suffering from migraine headaches, hay fever, low blood pressure, polio, Alzheimer's, pink eye, acid reflux, kidney stone, COVID, Omicron COVID, Delta COVID, Omega COVID, aka COVID, Phi Beta Sigma COVID, Sigma Gamma Rho COVID, Alpha Phi Alpha COVID, Kappa COVID, but that ain't what killed him.
Divine Nine COVID.
The Divine Nine COVID, that one too. And KK Psi COVID. Delta Omicron COVID. Masonic COVID. Dallas Cowboys COVID. That ain't what killed him. He got to fighting with a hooker at the senior citizen center after he paid her a $50 bill and he wanted $20 in change. And she pulled out a pistol and shot him. After he survived all that, Janet. Janet, continue to wear your mask where you won't get that Divine Nine COVID because they say it'll stomp on you. That concludes our church announcement. All right, Janet, I'll call you.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Who is this?
I
knew who it was.
This your boy.
Hell.
This your boy.
And then I'd be like, Rock, I'd be high. Like it's a call. Right. Like a listener is calling up talking about they really enjoyed the mix. And Rickey Smiley Morning Show, who is this?
It's just crazy how something happened at the same time every day when I got to call you and tell you what done happened. It's just real ironical.
Hey man, hey, when you text me last night, read the text that you promised me last night. Read the text.
I said, hey, cuz, I promise you, I'm gonna be there tomorrow, but it's gonna be the first time in a minute that I done been there, but I'm gonna be there tomorrow, Shadow, because I'm all straight. I got all my problems worked out, and I'm gonna be there.
Right.
I'll let you.
And then you put like the, you know what I'm saying, like.
And I put the peace sign, I chunked out the deuces. But look, Shawty, But look, shawty.
But what was the peace sign about? What was the peace sign like?
I was just saying, Chunko the Deuce, peace out. I see you in the morning, shawty. I'll be up in there bright and early. But then, shawty, and I had planned on being on too. But then, shawty, I'm here with my great grandma.
Yeah, your boy Twan back there laughing at you.
And my uncle said, before you leave, but Big Mom, you gotta cut her ceiling fan off because she don't like to try to sleep up on the ceiling. So I went to cut her ceiling fan off, and I swear, shouted every time I cut it off, I think it's off, and then it started back on again. So then I had to pull the other screen with the light on it. I pulled the screen with the light on it, and then the light come on. But then when the light come on, the ceiling fan started back up again. Yeah. So then I cut the light off on the switch. So then I cut the light off on the switch on the wall, shouted, and then the ceiling fan was still going, but the light was off. So then I went and pulled the screen again, and then the light come on, but then the ceiling fan started going fast. Then I pulled the screen again, and it was still on, shouted.
Yeah,
I can't leave till I get it cut all the way off.
Yeah, Tony, I had that problem all the time, bro.
So what I'm supposed to do then, bro?
I ain't figured it out yet, man.
Pull the string. Are you there now?
Yeah, I'm pulling the screen, shot. I pull the screen and slow down, and then I think it's off. Then I walk toward the door. Then I look back and it started turning again, shot.
So it ain't all the way shut off yet. You got one more click.
Pull the other string.
Shot. I done pull the other screen. When I pull the other screen, then the light come on, but then the fan go off, but then the light come on. I can't leave the light on.
Turn the wall switch down. And
when I turn the wall switch down, then both of them come on, the ceiling fan and the light, it's too stressed. It's just stressing me out.
So you was on your way to work and you can't get the ceiling fan to go off.
I can't get it cut off. I pull the screen and it'll go slow, but it won't cut off.
Well, slow is almost off.
And then I was gonna just go cut the power switch off from the fuse box. But if I cut that off, her breathing machine gonna go off, and then she gonna be dead.
Okay, who did the wiring? Who wired y'all house?
I don't know. It was I don't know. So I don't know who wired the damn house. I tried to cut it down, still a fan. You talking about who wired the damn house? I did too much stress.
Oh God.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that. Do you think that?
I mean, but
does something like Maria? Does something like that require a day off?
I think it can be confusing. He seems like he's overwhelmed. And, just go ahead and take the day off, Tony.
Thank you, Maria. Thank you. I appreciate that, Maria.
It's fine.
Excuse me, Maria.
You can use one of my PTO days.
You can't do that. You can't do that,
you
bro.
Transfer?
You can't do that. You can't get one.
Can you just send me a picture while
Special case, should we order? What if we open up a strip club for seniors?
I think that could work. That could be
cool. What were some of the names? They coming to the stage.
Gloria, Brenda, Sabrina,
Eugenia,
Nadine, Elma.
Watch it, sucker. My mama named Nadine.
Zelda.
Don't do that.
Well, she don't need to be in no strip club.
She definitely will not be. We might see yours in there. Don't do that.
Okay.
Mine retired. She retired 2 years ago. Thank you very much.
Okay, what kind of songs they gonna be? What kind
of songs? They're gonna be dancing like Patti LaBelle and Shaka Khan, Gladys Knight, Love Overboard, Temptations, Smokey Robinson, Tina Turner. I Will Survive, Gloria Gaynor. Whitney Houston, I Want to Dance with Somebody. Dancing with a whole, dancing with some, they're gonna have those stockings. They're gonna have them little 2-inch kitty heels. Had them the 2-inch heels. They're sliding around. That dance with that French roll. She got that French roll working.
You ain't no good.
Push waves.
She gonna come out with a house coat on.
She got that nice house coat with a real sexy slip. Taking that girdle off real slow. Sliding them stockings down.
Y'all crazy.
She got on some stockings. Oh, yeah. And they got the little wheelchair ramp on the side of the stage. Go up there on that rabbit scooter. Y'all give it up for Depends. Come on, Miss. Depends. What just happened?
Deja vu.
What just happened? Right?
Broke that thing down.
Roll up there on the rabbit scooter.
Y'all didn't hear when he said push waves. I didn't even hear.
The wheelchair ramp took me out.
They got all the Usher board hairstyles.
Okay, you gonna do that on stage? Look, you take that joke and please do it on stage because I couldn't do it. I couldn't get through it. Imagine if I tried to perform that joke. I couldn't get through it.
No, it ain't gonna work. You ain't gonna make it. You ain't gonna make it.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 7 minutes after the hour. Gary has the tea and the clue of the day brought to you by.
Cabins are moving fast for the Tom Joyner Foundation Fantastic Voyage, selling 2023 on Royal Caribbean Cruise Line. Don't miss the boat. Go to fantasticvoyage2023.com today for details. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in the celebrity news. Ricky, the prayer warriors are being solicited. Oh, my God. We are soliciting them, y'all, today for Tyrese. I don't know if y'all heard, but, Tyrese has been in the news for a while because he went through a turbulent divorce, but now he's finally speaking out. Now he's saying, y'all, he's telling his fans, y'all, that he has no idea why his second wife left him, honey. He said he blaming her mama for poisoning the marriage, honey. Here's what Tyrese had to say.
You took my daughter from me, and the dichotomy to arrange a marital therapy session for another married couple, and when she stepped out of the therapy session, she walked through 50 boxes because you were leaving your husband. You put some lies and some vile, disrespectful all over social media. You're doing these miracle Mondays out here, throwing Jesus Christ's name everywhere. There is no miracles happening on Monday. You left your husband. You lied under penalty of perjury on court documents. My daughter wants for nothing. And we're not finna keep running around trying to convince the world that I kicked you and a 1-year-old innocent baby out when I was physically out of town working on a movie. You're a liar, you're vile, you're disrespectful, and I know you're beautiful, but I'm not here to keep playing games.
Well, there you go. There's his side.
Yeah.
It don't sound made up.
Yeah, but honey.
You sound nice and calm, too.
Yeah, he was driving in his truck when he was taping that. But he said the dichotomy. What's that, cutting up in sections or something like that? What dichotomy mean?
That's dissecting.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Is that what that mean? Dichotomy?
No, Ricky was talking. What Gary was talking about, separate. That's dissecting. That's what he's talking about.
Right.
Well, what the dichotomy? Well, anyway.
I don't know. We got to Google it.
Yeah, he got to Google dichotomy. Maria, can you Google that quickly before we go off? But
it's kind of like the dichotomy, like the contrast, like
Maria.
two equal parts.
Yeah, like a division of two things.
It's kind of hard.
Separated, like I just said.
Yeah.
So that's what I said. So don't be correcting me.
I didn't know. I thought you didn't know.
You're dissecting.
I did know, but I kind of assumed because when you say die mean like cutting or something like that. But anyway, yeah. So anyway, we got to keep him lifted up in prayer, honey. People talking about it, and they say, honey, no woman wants cry Reese. And then somebody said your ego is bigger than your talent, honey, on the silver and off the silver screen.
No.
So yeah, it says
didn't say that.
Yeah, so we got to keep Tyrese lifted in prayer, though, y'all, because honey, he definitely loved his wife. All right, moving on. Speaking of love and wife, y'all, oh my God, honey. 6 months ago, Flavor of Love winner, Miss London Delicious Charles. Y'all remember Delicious?
Yeah.
From Flavor of Love, honey? Well, she announced her marriage, honey, to Raymond Santana. Y'all, you remember the Central Park 5, those guys that were in Central Park, and what they got, the police arrested them unlawfully or whatever it was. They arrested all those guys and they went to jail or whatever, but then they all came out, and I think most of them became rich. But nevertheless, honey, Delicious married Santana. Well, now, honey, they are definitely filing for divorce, y'all. They're saying, honey, that she didn't put some things out. Now, after Delicious shared a post on Instagram about moving on, honey, Raymond, baby, he snapped back, and, honey, he put a post about self-worth and scoffed at Delicious, honey, for missing the divorce hearing. This girl missed the divorce hearing, but she put on her social media, and God said it is so. And it was so. But then he came back and put on his social media. He said, quote, I was a great husband and father to kids who weren't mine. He said, I gave my heart to someone who didn't deserve me, let alone love me. He said, I know what I bring to the table. I have a whole lot of love to give, and I'm here for it, for those running their mouths. He said, remember, I'm the one who petitioned for the divorce, not her. Unquote.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. You know,
And
Gary, when I saw them together, when they first got
Yes.
together, I was like, she looked like she too much for him to handle. You ever seen a guy like in over his head with a woman?
Oh,
Just
yeah. I see him all the time.
attitude, hips, body, just seemed like a lot. It seemed like a lot.
And it's sad. And he went through a lot, honey. She married that man. You know, he was nice enough to marry her. Well, they married each other at least. And, he went through all that stuff, and then they got together. And it just didn't work, though. But, Delicia is a very nice woman. If I'm not mistaken, Delicia, I don't know if she worked with us on something like that. But nevertheless, honey, they seem like they could have stayed together. But marriages are just not lasting anymore like they used to. What is the problem? Why?
Let's start with Delicious.
Yeah. Start with that. What's your real name?
Because she was delicious, so let's get married because she's actually delicious. And there you go. And once you got used to the deliciousness, you had to deal with the real person. She's delicious, but you're not thinking about all the problems and what comes with delicious.
Yeah. Well, honey, they not together no more. Ricky is sad, honey. Those children don't have a father around anymore, honey, and mama moving on and stuff, and daddy got to start back. And a lot of people saying, too, he kind of lost a lot of his money, too, while him and Delicious was together. So we're going to just...
Popeyes is delicious.
Okay.
But you got to get up and go and drive to get it. You got to sit in the drive-thru for it. You got to stand in line to get it. You got to go in your wallet and swipe your ATM card to get the chicken. So it's delicious. See, we're looking at the delicious. You see it on TV, and the way the light hit that chicken looked delicious. But you got to get your ass up and put some Nike slides on in your socks, because you got to go stand in that line with everybody else with their Nike slides on and their socks, and get the chicken. And depending on where you get it from, they could be shooting off. Sometimes they be fighting somewhere nearby.
What? Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Well, Ricky and my quick
the
final...
Yeah, especially the one on Sunrise Boulevard. Everybody in Fort Lauderdale know.
Yeah,
you know the one on Sunrise Boulevard. I be right there. Y'all know. Avondale Projects in Birmingham, Center Point.
Yes, Lord. Well, Ricky, y'all, in my quick for free story, y'all, my final story, y'all. I know, Ricky, y'all may be a little sad right now about this story I'm about to deliver, but it's being reported, y'all, that Serena Williams is pregnant.
What?
They're saying, they say she unveiled her baby bump, honey, at Fashion Week. So congratulations goes out to Serena Williams. I'll be giving you more information on this story in the near future.
So, when she was doing her last match, she probably was expecting probably
she
watch.
knew it.
Yeah. That's why she stepped
feeling her
aside,
best.
honey. No, she wasn't, honey, and she's pregnant, honey, and that baby gonna be nice and well. She ain't gonna have to worry about, honey, no stress, honey, from her husband or nothing like that, because those men don't stress you. So, honey, congratulations goes out to Serena.
They don't stress you, Gary.
They don't stress you, baby. Those men don't stress you. They don't stress you, Ricky. You know what I mean, honey.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, now, at some point, all of us have wanted to lose weight or gain weight from old school Slim Fast, the Jenny Craig, Weight Watchers, shakes, the keto diet. We all know somebody who's been trying to get fine since 2009. Maria, you're a trainer, so I know you see it a lot.
Yeah, Ricky, I see it a lot with other people and myself. And, according to the CDC, more than 70% of adults in the U.S. are classified as being overweight or obese. And, of course, being overweight can lead to all kinds of other health problems. Now, y'all remember Dr. Collier was on with us the other day talking about a relatively new diabetes medicine that has also helped people lose weight. It's called Ozempic. And we also asked him about the shot, Wegovy. Now, researchers say these injections are changing the game for weight loss, Ricky. Get this, a weekly shot of Wegovy called semaglutide cut diabetes risk by 50% and help patients lose an average of 37 pounds. And people who don't even have diabetes are trying to get these shots.
So folks really out here trying to find a quick fix for losing weight. Now, Maria, we know you and Super Dave are all about working out, and eating right. But for everybody else, hit us up at 8669 Ricky. Have you ever gone to the extreme to lose weight? What did you do? How much weight did you lose? And was you able to keep it off? Let's start with our producer, Kenny. You just said you did what?
Yeah, I was trying to lose weight for a contest or something, or an event, and I had already been not eating a lot.
You going on?
Probably the Tom Joyner Cruise, truth be told, is probably what it was.
I promise you I know what it was.
It's probably what it was. So I was already restricting my calories and not eating.
Right.
But then I decided I was going to go to the gym and wear one of those, those plastic, like them black suits.
Sonic suits.
Trash bag, pretty much.
Trash bag. Went into the sauna, though, on top of it with it on. And when I tell you,
microwave.
I probably could have killed myself. I was trying to drive home. My husband had to pull me out the car, sit me on the stairs, fan me, give me some water. It was a mess. It was a mess. Like, I was doing way too much.
Gary?
Well, believe it or not, I take Ozempic. But I take Ozempic, because of my blood sugar and what have you. So I don't know if I lost weight or anything.
In your legs.
You might.
Say what?
I don't know if I lost. What you say?
No. I'm not listening to what you're saying.
Yeah, and I don't know if I lost weight. I may have lost a little weight or what have you, and stuff. So, but I just want to.
Girl, how you been working on your stomach?
That's what I was just to get at.
Crunches, you got to do more cardio. But you be on the treadmill.
Yeah, I like the treadmill because I have to clear my head, honey. That's those endorphins pumping, and it clears your head. I don't have time to be doing no damn crunch. So my thing is I don't like crunches.
That's why you got a belly that look like right now.
But no, baby, but I wear a good girdle, honey, so that sucks
But is your stomach going down?
Well, yeah, it goes down when I wear my support shirt. Yeah, it sucks. Let's be real here. Let's just be real. As long as my damn clothes fit and look good on me, I don't care.
No, but you look like the old Elvis when he walk on stage with his shirt tucked in.
Oh, Ricky.
When he said, I live to see, I travel each. Excuse me.
So that's my thing, honey. So, and all you're gonna be is a beautiful body in a damn casket. So, hey, honey, live your life.
Okay, but you want them to be able to close it. Okay.
Yeah, man. I'm probably at my worst weight situation that I've ever been in right now. It kind of fell off after I got out the hospital. But I'm trying to get back on it right now. But my thing is consistency. And me and Maria have talked about this before. Yeah. It's just getting a plan and sticking to it.
Yeah, because them jeans you be wearing, you got women's hips.
It's pretty bad right now.
Well, you be walking out.
Ricky, you just got something to say about everybody. Ricky, come on.
Like he walking around here looking like Nelly.
No, because he the damn planter peanut man, so he all right.
Walking out here with them,
no, you didn't, Gary.
Them damn Jordache jeans on. No, you ain't talking about nobody.
Special K got hips.
Yeah, Special K got damn got them women bust them McDonald's assistant manager hips.
My self-esteem is already suffering right now.
I would not call him Kris Kardashian husband.
No, Sweetie Pie's son. That's what he built up like.
Wait a minute now.
You built up like Sweetie Pie's son, the one that's in jail.
Oh no, it ain't. No, it ain't got that bad now. No, sir. I just got a little belly on me.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You wear some loose jeans, start wearing them skinny jeans right here, and then get man slapping men for hitting you up because they didn't know. They thought you was a chick with a low haircut. All right. Let's go.
All right, damn it. Let's go to commercial.
No, go to Rock T, that damn hyena, honey, laughing like
that. But Rock, you stay in shape.
Oh, man. What works for me is just really enjoying the process and embracing. I love working out. Right. So y'all know I got a sweet tooth. I'm always got. Oh, I don't eat well, but when I eat bad, I burn it off. Like I do a whole bunch of 5 or 10 minute quick hit training workouts, but I enjoy working out
with a pack of Now and Laters in your pocket.
Yeah. And I drink a lot of water.
Yep.
Like if I drink
you got to drink water.
If I drink a Mountain Dew or a Pepsi or soda or some Kool-Aid, I'll come back with like 2 bottles of water behind it.
Yeah, me too.
Yes,
me too, to try to dilute it.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go to the phones. 8669 Ricky, good morning.
I did the extreme. I had the gastric bypass surgery. I'm down 272 pounds. I went from 536. I'm down 272 pounds from 536 pounds. A lot of work and exercise just because that's not a quick fix. You got to exercise. You got to eat right still. It's a mind thing. You got to do that. You can't just have surgery and think you're going to sit on it. You got to work.
Yeah, this is Mr. Gemini from the east side. I went through intermittent fasting, man. I went from 2 years ago eating 3 times a day, stopping at a certain time, and then now I only eat once a day. So I lost 307 pounds to 256 intermittent fasting.
The main thing was portion control and watching my carb intake and changing up my exercise routine every now and then because you plateau at a certain point. But the big one for me was just the portion control. So, eating a portion for 3 people as opposed to just one person. I lost about 60 pounds.
I went to prison. I didn't mean to go to prison, but when I went to prison, I ended up going from 330 pounds to 270 pounds. You ain't got no money for commissary. All you can eat is what they feed you. So I was a victim of circumstance. And
I don't recommend that plan.
Hell no. As soon as I came home, I started eating.
She said, you go to prison and you'll lose weight.
All right, baby. 330 to 270.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Go on, get locked down.
I'm good.
Go on, get locked down, boy. That'll get in. You don't have no money on that commissary. Everybody that's locked up, y'all know what it is, baby. All right, y'all. If you were not able to get in on the topic, hit us up on social media. Real quick, Maria, let everybody know if they really want to lose weight. How can they go on your website and watch your video? Because you made people lose pounds by the thousand. Let them know how they can follow your videos.
Yeah, by the thousands. You know, I'm about to go on Instagram and post some of my before afters of men and women. You can lose weight naturally. You can check me out, Maria Moore, Mariamore. You just got to find the thing that works for you. It's different for everybody, Ricky.
Twan 360.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley, the morning show is about that time for Twan 360. Twan, good morning.
Ricky, good morning. In today's Fix It Jesus, a Montgomery, Alabama pastor is facing major backlash online after a Facebook Live video has resurfaced of him going off on churchgoers for allegedly calling him, and I quote, a weak-ass pastor. Take a listen.
I thought a broke said something. Now it's time to, you're f***ing with the wrong one. You are f***ing with the wrong one. Turn that TV down a little bit for me. Okay. You're f***ing with the wrong one. You're f***ing with the wrong one. Because you came for me, you called me a weak-ass pastor. I'm going to show you a weak-ass pastor.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
He is going off. The church is still startled. They're shocked, and we're following this developing story. What are your thoughts, Ricky?
Yeah, I would like to join that church because I love pastors that keep it real. Because Pastor Brian don't keep it real like that. I need Pastor Brian and Faith Walker to start speaking up. I need Dr. Davidson to start stepping up. I need y'all to start keeping it real.
Yeah. I'm going back to the news center. I cannot.
Gary, what about your pastor, Foster?
Oh, yeah, Reverend Foster, baby. I don't know if he would say anything, but child, he may have said something under his breath, but, honey, that pastor is too many things, honey.
That was a lot.
And the church said amen.
Yes, indeed. For this story and so much more, follow me on all my social outlets at Twan360. I'm just here to report the news, Ricky. I don't want no smoke with nobody.
Time for Ricky's Quickies. Let's go. Quickies.
Good morning, Ricky. This is Earth. I'm looking for Marcus darling.
Quickies.
This is John from St. Louis. I want to send a wake-up call to all the people that's built like mashed potatoes and poo emojis.
Quickies.
Did that girl say she lost weight by going to prison?
Quickies.
Tell Ricky I just bought me some Michael B. Jordan.
Quickies.
Living a pineapple under the sea. SpongeBob SquarePants. These nuts.
Quickies.
Rickey Smiley morning show. I want some tickets.
Quickies.
I love the Rickey Smiley show.
Hey.
Bye.
Quickies.
Everybody got so many wrinkles when they go to bed and now you got to hang his skin up.
Quickies.
Sit so forth. It's a brat pack, make your neck snap back. Cut out, baby.
Quickies.
Why Rickey Smiley look like a skeleton wrapped in electrical tape?
Quickies.
This is Sandra and calling represent my girl Missy. Smelly cat, oh smelly cat. What are they feeding you?
Quickies.
What's the sound at the root of night? The sound I hear when I'm holding you tight. That's my love, baby. You just rang. It's my love going bang, bang, bang.
Quickies.
They made me eat corn.
Quickies.
Ricky, you got a face only a mother could love.
Quickies.
I love my wife, Elena. Aye.
Quickies.
Ricky.
Quickies.
How Gary with the T can come to work every single day with his wheelchair legs and black Tony cane.
Quickies.
Yes, Maria, would you like to send me a picture working on my ceiling fan?
Quickies.
Woke up in the morning, found some doo-doo in my drawers.
Oh, man, 4 minutes after the hour, y'all. I got 5 on it.
Say, man, you know what 5 on it means? You know what the number 5 represent in that song?
No.
$5 bill. Like if you want to get some of my marijuana
or some weed,
yeah,
I got $5
I got $5 on it.
Oh yeah.
If you want to get some, you got to pitch in, Jack.
Boy, I'll never forget, man.
Yeah.
I used to love to hear college bands play that. Them doom.
Yes, sir.
Hey. Doom. Special K, where did it take you back to?
Boy, take me back to that silver Impala SS that I had that you rode in. With that big old, that long bench seat.
What you do with that car, man?
I don't know. I think I traded it in on something, man. But that was one of my favorite cars. It was a 2005.
Man, I hate you guys. Man, listen, I was riding around in the car with Special K, man. He was roasting about something, man. I almost tore the dude dashboard up laughing, man. We was downtown. We was getting ready to go past the Andrew Young statue. You was giving me a ride home because my car was in the shop.
Yeah.
And then the seat, it's like it was smooth.
Right.
The seat go all the way. Like if you had to let the seat up, both of us had to do it at the same time. Say, hey, we're going to put your seat up.
The seats were connected.
Yeah, the seat was connected.
The seats connected? Oh, Lord.
This is an 05. This is an 05, Maria. This is an 05.
Yeah.
They were connected.
Had to unlock that bad boy with the key.
Man, what was you roasting? What was you in there talking about, man? I was laughing so hard. I had to get out. Bro, I had to get out the car, man. And at the same statue, I was with a friend of mine. His car, the engine had stopped because he needed to get a tune-up. So when he got to the rail, like his engine stopped. White man walked across the street and said, "Sir, is that a hybrid?"
You couldn't hear the car no more.
It was a 99 Taurus. It was a 1999 Taurus.
And then he got mad at me for laughing. I was laughing so hard. He thought it was a hybrid. He thought it was a hybrid. Gary, am I lying?
You're not lying, because I remember when that happened. Baby, that's how the white girls get you, baby. They say, we gonna fix y'all. You thinking you grand, baby. And you had to light your damn car stop. Is that a hybrid? No, damn well, no hybrid. They didn't even make hybrid Taurus.
Man, I was laughing so hard, and I looked over there at the Andrew Young statue with his arms out like, hey, I'm just saying. When I looked over that Andrew Young statue with his arm, y'all know that Andrew Young statue right in front of the Western Hotel downtown Atlanta.
Yeah.
Man, I was laughing so hard, man. Bro, he didn't want to take me home, man. He said, hey, you can laugh. He said, he got mad. He said, you can either laugh and you can get a ride, or you can just keep laughing because I got things to do.
That made you laugh even harder.
I got things to do. I don't have time to be playing.
That man pulled a Queen study. That's a hybrid.
Excuse me, sir. Is that a hybrid? A 99 Taurus, sir? Hell no. You know damn well there ain't no damn hybrid. Boy, and Gary, if you would have saw the look on his face.
I could imagine, babe, with that catfish mouth looking crazy.
Yes, honey.
Car stalled and said, "Excuse me, sir."
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, honey.
And then the way he looked in the window, white man, he was balding at the top. He was looking over the top of his glasses like he was really interested. Like, he had his eyebrows up. Is that a hybrid? Bro, I was wheezing. I was gasping for air. I just opened the door and rolled out of the car on the sidewalk. I laid down. I went over there on the sidewalk and laid down. The light turned green. Cars was blowing. They thought we had got to fight. They didn't know what was going on. 7 minutes after the hour, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 26 minutes. You said what now? I'm sorry. Oh, my bad. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Wait a minute. Hold on.
There it is.
I be messing up.
Remix.
Yeah, front page news is being brought to you by America's Best. Over favor eyewear. Get 2 pairs on a free quality eye exam for just $79.95. It's not just a better deal. It's America's Best as they walk around for the 4th week with the Queen's casket. Please start the music. Please go bury this lady. They walk around with this casket on every channel like she done woke us all up this morning and closing our right mind.
Are they going to bury her or are they going to slide in the wall somewhere?
I don't know what they do. I don't care. I'm tired of looking at Her, I'm tired of looking at Charles with the way he did Diana. I don't like him with that military uniform. I'm sorry his mama died, but they get on my nerves now.
But
tired of it.
The soldiers look kind of tight. They look like an HBCU marching band.
All them look like the drum majors at Jackson State. They can't march. They're not picking up their legs. I'm tired. I don't like Camilla. It just makes my skin crawl. Around here with the MC like mushroom from the early 90s.
Oh, no.
rap video. Don't nobody wear their hair like that no more. Gary, I mean, is it just me?
Well, honey, hail to the queen. So, baby, the queen said you're going to live with her.
H-E-L-L. That's where she at. As mean as she was, the Princess Diana, I just don't like her. I'm tired. They got her all on ESPN. Can't even watch our college game. They can't even watch Stephen A. Smith first take. They got the queen casket going by. Him sitting there talking to Marcus Spears and all them in a damn coffin right here to come to casket.
You see the crown, baby? They got the crown all by itself.
Got the what?
It's on the casket, the crown. They got the crown on top of the casket.
Right.
The queen.
With the diamond on there that's stolen. It came from Africa.
How much that diamond worth?
Huh?
Gary, how much that diamond worth?
About
all of us.
$40 billion. And nothing we got, we can pay for it. Bury her, please.
What a repass going to be?
I don't know, Kay.
Do they have repass?
But I'm just tired of whatever. This is longer than Aretha Franklin's funeral.
Ain't that something? They did. They
That's a long one right
now,
here.
that was a real queen.
That was a real queen,
ain't nobody
baby.
sung Father, I Stretch My Hands to Thee or Amazing Grace yet. I'm just upset. Maria, go on with the news.
Because what ain't going to be long is my news report, okay? I'm going to trim this thing down while you was talking, Ricky. It's all good. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone. Here's a quick look at your Wednesday morning headlines. So the U.S. stock market saw its worst drop in more than 2 years yesterday. The drop came after a government report showed inflation is still at worse than expected levels. Despite falling gasoline prices, the cost of rent, healthcare, restaurant meals, and consumer goods all increase. We are feeling it. Higher inflation also means that the Federal Reserve will more than likely increase interest rates. On another end, the CDC reported yesterday it showed child poverty rate in America reached its lowest level on record last year. In 2020, 9.7% of kids lived in poverty. That number dropped to 5.2% in 2021. Now, the decline was partly a result of the trillions of dollars the government spent on stimulus, anti-poverty programs during the pandemic. But unfortunately, Ricky, these are some of the same programs that Congress has not renewed. Now, Ricky, I'm really excited to share this one. I think this should be a pay-per-view event. Mark your calendars. October 14th, Georgia Democratic Senator Raphael Warnock will participate in a televised debate against who?
Herschel Walker.
His Republican challenger, former NFL football star Herschel Walker. Are y'all ready for this? Oh, my gosh. It is going to be so entertaining.
Baby
and
Afro.
informative. Yeah, that's going to be exciting. October 14th, mark your calendars.
My great-grandma called me last night. They got J.B. Smoove and Anthony Anderson debating. I said, that is not. Big Mama, if you don't put your glasses on, that is not Anthony Anderson.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. It's going to be a good one, Ricky. I'm Maria Moore, and that's what's happening in News. Roxy, what you got in sports?
Well, WNBA Finals are lit, man. If y'all ain't watching, y'all need to tune in. Las Vegas Aces take a 2-0 lead over the Connecticut Sun. Asia Wilson, Chelsea Gray, Kelsey Plum.
Hold on, Rock. All right, go ahead. The casket was passing by the corner.
Asia Wilson, Chelsea Gray, and Kelsey Plum combined for 67 points. Phoenix Suns owner Robert Sarver suspended 1 season and fined $10 million after investigation finds him guilty of a toxic and hostile workplace. More than 70 current and former employees complained inappropriate behavior, including usage of the N-word. So Robert Sarver is out for a whole season as the owner of the Phoenix Suns, and he got to drop that $10 million check. Should the Dallas Cowboys fans be nervous? They lost their quarterback Dak Prescott for 6 to 8 weeks. Should they roll with the current backup Cooper Rush or bring in veteran like Cam Newton or Colin Kaepernick? I know Super Dave just wait. He's a
Hey, who you think? What you think, Super Dave? Who you think that's a real question though?
It's a real question. A real answer. I'm gonna go with Cooper Rush.
Cooper Rush?
I don't want to see Cam Newton.
What about Colin Kaepernick?
He's been out of football for over 5 years.
He probably still come in and do better than Cooper Rush, even though Cooper did get a victory over Minnesota.
So you saying, are y'all saying the Dallas Cowboys season is over?
It was over before it started.
I can't even.
I'll be damned.
They shouldn't have got rid of Amari Cooper. Speaking of Cooper, that's who they should have kept.
Yeah.
Doggone it.
But yeah, you'll see Cleveland in the playoffs for sure.
Yes, indeed. So me and Super Dave discussed this more on I Hate the Homies podcast that just dropped this week. Y'all go check out the new episode anywhere you listen to your podcast. That's all I got in sports. Let's go.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and
that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. This segment is being brought to you by
the Tom Joyner Foundation Fantastic Voyage is back on Royal Caribbean Cruise Line, and remaining cabins are limited. Hurry and check out details, fantasticvoyage2023.com.
That's it.
You choke yourself?
I was swallowing my spit. Well, hell.
Too much information.
You just got choked. Hell, I almost got choked.
You talking? You just can't do that. You're supposed to swallow your spit before you start talking.
Yeah, but I mean, it just came up. So I'm like,
that's why you take a little swig of water before you.
Yeah, well, okay. Well, I ain't had no water nearby.
Are you through reading, or you need to read it again?
I'm through reading.
That was the last part of it?
Yes, that was it.
You just abruptly stopped. We know if you got choked or what.
Well, I almost did choke, Ricky.
Oh God, it's just terrible radio.
Oh my God.
I could have choked.
Yeah, well, we didn't want you to choke. That's why everybody paused. Everybody looked up. Everybody was looking down at their phone, and then when you got to that part, it was a pause, and everybody just looked up. See, was you okay? We didn't know to come over there, raise your arm up. Yeah, got you. Like the babies got you look.
Jesus. Hell, I could have died on air.
Yeah, well, thank God. Thank God, because, when we get up in age, I'm on. Twan, you going to do it?
I'm here for the hot spot.
Let's go. Sorry, Gary, as long as you're okay, that's all.
Thank you so much. Thank you, y'all.
We take the time. You see how we take the time to check on folks? We stop the music and everything.
Hell, I could have been on the floor.
Yeah. Real girls get down on the floor.
You know what?
On the floor.
Something wrong with all y'all. Good morning. I'm Twan the Dunn sitting in for the Brat this morning. And, of course, it's time for the hot spot. We bring you music, movies, and more. Ricky, the LAPD is investigating if an Instagram post sharing PNB Rock's location may have led to his fatal shooting. As previously reported, the rapper was shot and killed in an attempted robbery on Monday while he was enjoying a simple dinner at Roscoe's House of Chicken and Waffles in South L.A. with his girlfriend, the beautiful Steph. He was only 30 years old. Now, yesterday, the L.A. Times spoke with the L.A. Police Chief Michael Moore, who said that the shooting occurred shortly after Steph shared their location on IG. He went on to say that PNB Rocks was with his girlfriend as they enjoyed a simple meal. He was brutally attacked by the individual who apparently came into the location after the social media posting and tried to rob him. After a quick struggle for the chain that the guy stole, he shot him and ran off in a getaway car.
That's crazy.
Troubling. So
scary, man.
Scary. Cause for concern. Of course, everybody on the internet is still blaming this girl for sharing the location. But I just want to be clear that the LAPD is investigating if this Instagram post is what led to his death. But nobody's blaming the guy that actually came in with the gun, stole the chain, and left the man on the ground to die. And
she didn't do nothing with everybody take a picture of their food and post and say, hey, I'm about to enjoy some Roscoe, because it's a pleasure to be at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. The food is actually good. And you make your post or whatever, but there are people out here, Gary, y'all need to be careful, man. Y'all don't post nothing. Post later. Yeah. You don't have to go live. Just post the next week or something.
Yeah. Exactly. They could go there and look for you and you ain't there no more here, but
right.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's sad. Rest in peace to him. And I just want to encourage everybody to be safe. And if you're going out of town or something, you're going overseas or whatever, don't post it. Just record it and post it the following week. They're breaking in houses too.
Yeah.
When they know you're gone.
This is crazy, but this is a story that we're going to definitely keep our eyes on and continue to follow as it continues to develop. It's about 24 minutes before the top of the hour. Coming up next, we got the Praise Mix Down right here on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.